Now that we've gone over all the bare bones fundamentals behind snare drumming, we're going to get into the nitty gritty. And it starts with double strokes. Now double strokes, as you can tell from the name, pretty much just means two strokes. This can be applied to any rhythm. Its uses can range from playing slow doubles to playing fast triplet rolls. And everything in between, which is why it's so important to improve the dexterity in your hands to play doubles with good quality in whatever context is called for. Now, this is something I fundamentally skipped over when I was learning snare drum. I didn't really think it was important to develop the quality of my doubles, and I kind of just played them as what I thought were diddles. Problem number one. Never, ever, ever think rudiment over rhythm. It is always rhythm over rudiment. So for most of my high school career, my triplet roll sounded like this. Very squeezed, very tense, very not in time. And this was as a result of me not properly taking the time to develop the dexterity in my hands to play doubles in a faster context. Now there are many micro adjustments you can make to your hand dexterity when trying to play different kinds of doubles, but the idea is generally the same behind all of them. And that's one motion, two strokes. What do I mean by that? Well, there's one macro motion, and you're gonna play two wrist turns within that macro motion. If you notice, I'm playing one big motion, but I'm playing two wrist turns within that macro motion. Making this concept understood in your head before you really start developing your doubles will be vital to how fast you progress with this. Even when you're playing it in a faster context like a triplet roll, I am simply committing faster to the macro motion and the two micro motions within that macro motion. No matter how slow you take it, you want to be able to see those motions the entire time. The same thing applies to triple strokes. If you notice, I'm playing one macro motion and three strokes within that macro motion. Developing at this microscopic level will allow you to play with quality even into faster passages and faster contexts of playing twos and threes. Be the same idea. It is one macro motion, three micro motions. Now you want to make sure that your sound is supported by all the motion in your arm, wrist, and fingers. If you don't use all three, then your sound will suffer in some way. The mechanics simply set you up for a chance to play with a nice full sound, but you have to make sure that you commit to it. And again, always remember, rhythms over rudiments. Don't settle for bad doubles because you're scared to not play clean. Play dirty, make sure you're fixing the problem. Do not commit to just being scared and playing clean. Now make sure you look at the exercises you have to learn before we get to the next step, which is marking time. We will be combining the concept of double strokes, triple strokes, and our feet all into one. So make sure you really familiarize yourself with all these exercises so we're not concentrating on the what and we can really concentrate on the how. Through my years as a performer and as an educator, I've come to learn the utility of a good sounding, full sounding, relaxed double and triple stroke. Learning to play with a relaxed motion and weight will 100% lessen the burden of learning this instrument.